Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. With me, as always, on Friday, when he's not being gay, Camelot. How you doing, brother?
Dude, I'm doing good as hell. It's dude, okay. So it was like Wednesday or some shit. And I was like, oh God, man, I'm not looking forward to this race this weekend, because I just feel like I'm never home. And then I look at the date, or it's actually somebody messaged me because I was talking about it on stream. And they're like, dude, your race is not until next weekend. And for some reason, they knew better than I did. And I was like, oh my God. So then I texted you, and I was like, guess who's not racing? Yeah, it was great, dude. So yeah, I've been rocking, hanging out with VTubers for some reason. I don't really know why. And
no, fuck you. I hope you die.
You know why. You know why.
Yes. No, it was funny. I'll tell you why, what happened with the Pippa thing. But
what are you talking about?
Dude, it was a lot of fun. Pippa was really, really cool. And like Jeremy said, talking about a lot of shit on YouTube. We were just in the stream, we're talking, and then she started talking about the CP, and I was like, no, Pippa, what are you doing?
You gotta stop. You can't do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I was like, Pippa, what are you doing? Like, and I'm like, she's like, it's fine, whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, you can't talk about CP on YouTube because all the employees like it.
Talk about it more, please, God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Only like a decent percent of them. With us today, very special guest. What's up to my man Jeremy the Quartering? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. I'm big deal. It's a big deal that I'm gracing the stream. So
It is.
I'm really, yeah.
It is.
And
I had to pay this guy.
dude.
I had to pay this fucker so much money to come here. I'm like, and he's like, actually, look, do you see how many videos I make a day? I don't even need money. What I need though is a beard job. So I'm like, I got you. And I just sat there and lovingly and tenderly stroked through the whiskers.
Oh, I didn't know that's what a beard job. I thought I was thinking something completely different.
No, it was really,
no,
it was really, really good.
I was
It was
thinking that.
Yeah, it was a top 7 all-time beard jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm really glad to be here Friday night. Nick, thank you for having me on your show.
Of course.
I'm definitely not gonna consistently shill my amazing Father's Day gift boxes for Coffee Brand Coffee. So I'm just here to really
terrible.
yeah, I'm really here to talk about the Baldo code nose. But yeah, no, thanks for having me, bud. Thank you.
Of course, man. Always glad to talk to you. It's been a long time, so really glad you could show up.
Too long.
FlawdTV, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you having me back on, man. I was just talking about it. People were in my chat like, you need to get back on Rekieta. And I was like, spam his chat. And then you
and
bro,
someone
actually,
came.
Flawd gave me probably the most official N-word pass I ever got.
Yeah, you got it.
Damn.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Not
He
mine.
said,
Mine are
he
valid.
said it didn't expire, but I'm just waiting. Like I want to, I want to pick my spot. I don't want to just blurt it out,
Okay.
So
Well,
Yeah,
come
and-
back, I'll stamp it. You can reuse it.
Yeah.
Look, and you know it doesn't expire because Flawd is black, not Native American.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is also Native American. Oh my God, are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Me?
Come on, play.
What is that?
It's like whiskey and pomegranate juice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ty, I would love to introduce Ty Beard, but he keeps popping in and out of here like an unwanted penis, and I'm not sure he can't hear us. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me message him and see. Let me just make fun of him.
There's a pube in my drink.
Ty Beard. He's having serious connection issues. Yeah, man. No kidding. Come on back and we'll keep trying.
His video looks fine, so maybe it's on his end. Yeah.
His videos look. He's resetting his router. He's going through all the boomer steps of fixing internet problems.
Have you tried plugging it, unplugging it, and plugging it back in?
Have you called a neighborhood teenager to fix your internet for you? Like,
I was that teenager when I was young.
You were the one?
Call me, yeah. They used to always call me. Now just unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah, it's like, man. That's it. You just, it's like wait 60 seconds
yeah.
and then put that back. Watch a news clip and put it back in. You'll be fine.
Legit.
You know what's hilarious? My first real job. So I worked retail my whole life, and then I repaired computers from when I was 17 until I was about 20 for actual computer repair shop. And there were many times we used to. I want to reveal something.
Oh God.
So yeah, big reveal here. We used to
Be women.
we would,
Oh shit.
yeah. If you sold 100 computers, okay, in a week, which was big for us because we were small. Like this is back when people still bought computers, from like not Dell or the 3 people that sell them now.
Right. Yeah.
And, yeah, and they so people would call for support because they got lifetime support with our computers. We weren't Dell. We were a company called Computer Solutions. We were just whatever. And so I would build other computers, which is really what I loved. And then we would get like, for every 100 computers we sold, we would get one nightmare customer who would call in and say like, my modem won't turn on. I'm like, your modem? Are you? And then it would turn out they were talking about their tower.
Right.
And
I used to call
and
it.
so then we had a couple.
It
of
was
problems.
flawed. That's the
Yeah,
real
it was my
loop
thing,
around.
too.
It was just
It was
flawed.
flawed, yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then eventually what happened was whoever got that call, because we knew who these like grippers were that would call in. Oh my God. Okay. Only on Ricada exclusive. We would black hole them for as long as we could. It was like,
Whoa,
okay, cool.
what does
cool,
that
cool,
mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look into that. And we put them on hold. And then we would like go to there was a place called Big Apple Bagels next door. We would go and get like a bagel sandwich and coffee and whatever.
Mid phone
Come
call.
back, eat that shit, and see how long they would stay on hold. So for years, I had the all-time record, like 3 hours and 10 minutes. Someone stayed on hold.
Oh my God.
But like,
There should be a prize for that.
yeah, well, now I look back at it and I'm a real piece of garbage. But like then,
I feel like
was
it happens to me when I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
People do that to me a lot.
Yeah, but what's happening? They would call in. I'm like, oh my God, it's Mrs. Crabapple again.
Yeah.
Just hold on, I would put them on hold and then just wait and see how long they would stay. And
Dude,
I forgot the record was set on a day in which I forgot that I started the record, and I came back at eating lunch, and then I came back. I sat down. I'm like, what the hell? Someone's on hold, and I picked it up, and I was like, hello, and then it was Mrs. Crabapple. That wasn't her real name. From like 3 hours ago. And I'm like, oh my God,
shit.
I forgot I black holed you
You
at
accidentally won the
9:15 a.m.
record.
Yeah.
Turns out you just work for the IRS. It's
I
fine.
know, it's straight to jail.
DMV.
I agree. Yeah.
Let me we gotta break up the estrogen on this panel and bring in some high testosterone. So I'm adding Jessica Reloaded
Lot of
to the
testosterone.
stream. How's it going?
How's it going, guys?
How you doing?
Big PP
Good.
energy.
What's up, baby?
Hey, Flawed, good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
Camelot just
I
got
know.
snubbed. That was good. I like that.
What's
That was-
up, girl? I love them pants, and you're just fucking don't even say nothing.
Sub Daddy.
Everything that we've been through.
Don't worry, I already told you I'll sit on your face. What more do you want?
Well, that's like in 2 months, man. I need more.
I'll send you some nudes later.
Thank God.
There
man.
we go. That'll do it. No, Jeremy, I worked in the computer department at Circuit City, and it was amazing because people
In
do
the
this.
heyday of Circuit City, bro. Because I know
Yeah.
how old you are. Like Circuit City was legit in
It
that
was.
era.
You could
Yeah.
make decent money. Like there
I
were
made
guys.
good money working there. Yeah.
Yeah, there were guys there making 70 grand a year in the late 90s
Yeah.
as salespeople.
Yep.
It's crazy. That's why they went out of business.
No,
Dude,
they
They
switched
still
off
exist,
of commission.
actually.
They're still around right now.
Yeah,
Online only. Yeah.
Yeah, they might have one store in like Richmond, Virginia, or something where the
Probably,
headquarters
yeah.
is.
Mhm.
But
That's
yeah, all the stores shut down, but they did reopen their online store. But it was after they switched off of commission where they really started tanking because they
that's a
lost
fact.
all their good salespeople.
Dude, I tell you what,
Damn.
it's not the one thing that is constant with time, and that is old ass people sucking ass. Like when I was working at GameStop, at least once a week, I'd get an old dude waddle in, and he'd be like, "Can you cash my check?" And I'd be like, "The cash place is next door, sir." And then of course he'd be like, "I come in here all the time. I know this is the right place." And I'm like, "Well, it's really not. This is a game store." And then when they realize where they are, like they get even more pissed at me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
your
mad that
fault.
you didn't tell them that they were at a
Listen
GameStop.
here. This is GameStop. I told you 100 times. Look at me. Look at how I'm dressed. Look how young I am. And then You know, of
Do
course.
I look like they trust me with checks?
Yeah. And then the commission structure. When I was at Walmart, and this was like not very long ago, when I was doing the district manager thing at Walmart, we got commission. Like it was like a commission based off of our employees' commission, and we got like a high percentage. And dude, I was making like 90 grand a year at Walmart. And
Yeah,
then they cut all commission because I was making a higher commission level because my district was rocking ass always. And they cut all of that. They took us to a meeting. They put us all in a room. They gave us fucking cold cuts. We thought, it was going great. And they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to cut all your commission, but we're going to give you a $5,000 pay increase. But it was like a 40
15 grand. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I went down to making $55,000 a year, and everyone quit within like a month.
Yeah.
Well, everyone who gave a shit. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Like there's
everybody
a
who
lot
made
of
money.
Yeah. There's a lot of free. I've worked retail my whole life. I started Office Max, then I went to Best Buy, Circuit City. I've always made commission, and like the people that were dogs made money. Like I said, like you said, this was in the late 90s, early 2000s. They were making 70 or 80 grand, which by today's standards is like 200 grand.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
it's
fucking
huge
crazy
money.
amounts of
Yeah.
money.
Huge money selling compact compact and HP computers.
Oh, don't forget
So we
those
sold-
e-machines, baby. I
E-machines
know you
were
were
amazing.
dropping e-machines on people.
I remember
I pushed
E-machines.
e-machines for sure, but like
You
I
had
didn't give a
to.
sh-
They were fucking
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, they were free and they were huge. They were big boat commissions. And you want the you're old and dumb. Don't you want to pay the same price you pay for a computer for 3 years of tech support? Like I mean, it was just I was one of the highest attachment rate people in my state for like the extended warranties. But like I didn't actually, when I was young, I didn't give a shit. I was just like, oh, I need to make money, so I'll make more money. Now I'm older. I'm like, oh, damn.
For shit.
I was the
Yeah.
opposite. I was like young enough where I didn't need to make money.
You were just
'cause
shitty.
Oh,
I was
right,
like-
right.
I was like 16, and so 16 or 17 or whatever, and like I was fine. I lived with my parents. I was still in high school. I didn't have
me
bills.
too, yeah.
And this fucking manager, I remember this guy. His name was Kyle Burdine. He was a super huge piece of shit. I heard he got fired and arrested for gaming the system. Kyle, if you're
Yeah.
out there watching, I love you, buddy. You gave me the funniest life advice I've ever had. He said, Nick, I hate you. You're a piece of shit. You have no need for anything. You don't need this job. You're just here, and I'm stuck with you. So I need you to go out and get some bitch pregnant. I need you to do that right now because
Oh,
you
yeah.
need a reason
You need an
to sell
yeah.
computers. And I was
You know
like,
what's crazy
nah,
about that?
Kyle,
Nick?
that's cool.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that, dude? Is
What's that?
when I hired, so I used to manage a call center. So I did all their online marketing, but I manage a call center. And when you staff a call center, it's extremely difficult, especially a sales call center. And
Yeah.
that in the first 5 questions we would ask was like basically around that. Like, your girl pregnant? Do you have a mortgage? Do you have this? And those people were the ones that got hired.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
he was 100%
every
right. I
time.
was the laziest motherfucker on
Yeah.
the planet.
Yeah. Those
I
are
didn't
the
sell
guys
shit.
that got hired and they crushed because they needed to work.
Coincidentally, if a woman was like, are you going to be pregnant in the future? They're like, she's like, I don't know, maybe. They're like, we ain't calling that bitch back.
They're 8 months. We interviewed people who were like 8 months pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do after the baby? You know, like, no.
Oh, no, I'll be back in 2
Working for
weeks.
1
Oh,
week.
sure. Yeah. Right. You take
y'all
your
know.
2-week maternity leave. Have your boyfriend apply, please.
Well, you can't not interview them. But
Right.
that's Nick. That's what we would do. We'd be like, oh, yeah, I see you're very pregnant and you're interviewing for a job. And then it would be like, well, do you know anyone else? And that's what we would do because we were cutthroat. It was like,
You'd
hey,
have to.
your-
I
your
mean,
baby daddy, you want to have a good living? You want to pay for your baby to not go put in a dumpster?
Oh my God.
Maybe was the guy that put this in you? Is he looking for
maybe
one?
he wants to get the job to pay for the baby to go in the dumpster.
Right? Yeah, right.
Probably.
We would do that.
One
shit.
check.
It was cutthroat.
But It's tough because I know, like it's the practical realities of the workplace that get ignored and all this diversity shit with men and women. It's like, well, men and women need to be treated equally. It's like, well, I mean, to be fair though, one of these people is going to be out. Like,
Yeah.
there's like a 9-month window where a triggering event happens and they're going to be gone for somewhere between 2 to 6 weeks. And or longer, and they may just decide not to come back, and you can't predict it. There's nothing you can account for. So it's like, I'm sorry, but that has to be factored into the decision.
Yep.
And especially if you got like an 8-week training program that costs $100 grand.
State, you can't, if that happens, you have to reserve the job for them too. You have to, you can't, you know, like someone applies for a job and they're not showing, but they're really like 5 months pregnant. You have to pay for their maternity leave, and you have to pay. Like, I'm not against protections for people, but I'm against people taking advantage of those protections.
Minnesota just legalized mandatory medical leave for all jobs.
Of course.
Damn.
Yeah. Minnesota's fucking mini San Francisco, bro. Like,
Dude,
Minnesota's headed down the wrong
I just
path.
can't wait till we decide to give all the black people $1 million each or whatever.
I can't.
Why
wait
not?
either,
Why
man.
not 2 million?
Dude, I tell you what, I'm gonna be on Ancestry.com so fucking hard.
I'm just gonna identify. Why
You got
not
one
just
drop at
identify?
least. You have
Yeah.
a drop.
Flawed. How did you read about that shit where they're like, where the Black Reparations Committee in California, they're like, okay, here's what we got to do. Every black person gets $1 million.
Yeah.
I think it was every black person over a certain age. And then
It
they're like,
depended on how many years.
And you had to
lived in
live
the
there.
state.
Yeah.
yeah.
You had to live there for a while.
I think
Yeah.
it's like
That's why
20
I was
years or
jealous.
something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
There was
Up to
no chance of
1.2
me getting it.
million.
So I have to be against it.
And so then,
Yeah.
but then there's the
Yeah,
then there's
classic.
the other part, and Minnesota did the same thing. They're like, okay, we got to implement these protections because we've got to help out black people. So we're gonna stop arresting people for petty crime.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop
us run
arresting
rampant.
people for drugs. And I'm
It's a
like,
cell phone.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus
Like-
Christ, that's the most racist shit I've heard
Oh,
all
I can't
day.
Yeah.
That's
you know
like
what that reminds me
I'm
of,
afraid
Nick?
to go there.
You know what that
wherever
reminds me
is.
of? That reminds me of when it's like, we have to legalize sodomy on small boys because it's disproportionately affecting the
Too many
LGBT.
Christian priests are getting arrested. Yeah, we have to protect the Christian priest popularity.
What is his name?
It was
Yeah, no, there was actually like a state senator or some shit named something Wiener, like Patrick Wiener.
Anthony Weiner.
No, it's the other Wiener. It was
It's
a
the other
different
wiener.
The
And he-
California Wiener.
Yeah, he
California.
put in a bill in place to
Scott.
like
I think.
to lower like a felony for sodomizing a boy down to a misdemeanor or nothing, depending on the judge's discretion, because it was disproportionately affecting gay men.
It's like, Jesus
What?
fuck, that's
Stop raping children. It's pretty easy, actually.
pretty
You got
easy.
an easy solution. Just when you
This
see a
is
child, don't be like, man, I sure would like to rape that.
So,
Just don't do that.
speaking of people
True.
firmly opposed to all kinds of rape and especially the rape of children, let me welcome my friend to the stream, Ty Beard. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, anti-rape, bold, strong position to take,
The
Ty.
riskiest
You
one. of
really
today.
are a hero.
He's a
guiding
big.
light.
How dare you.
Sorry for the delay, Nick. My vacuum tubes blew out and had.
Yeah, you got to work on that, man.
Ty, how
Yeah.
did you decide what was going through your mind when you decided to be both so stunning and so brave as to come out against anti-child rape?
Just seemed to be the thing to do.
Okay.
He's like, you know
Okay.
what? No one else is filling this space.
Right.
I've read
Right.
read that Bible verse about standing in the gap, and I'm choosing this gap to stand in because Ty Beard has to be there. He
Yes,
has to be
yeah.
opposed to
someone
this.
has to be.
You get me. You get me, Nick. You do.
I do, man. Are you excited for the next Dune movie? It's been announced. I think there's a trailer for it, right?
With
who
a certain
cares?
sense of dread, yes.
You liked the first one, though.
I did. I'm kind of wrestling with Christopher Walken as the Emperor.
Oh, okay. He's gonna be
That's
the
not a
Emperor.
great hire because Christopher Walken is Christopher Walken. He's almost immersion
Right.
breaking.
Well,
And-
yeah, he's like John Wayne. He just plays himself now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And the difficult thing with Dune is they really should not have split those movies into two parts, and they really should not have put 3 years between them. I think that's it. I have like no hype for the second part because I'm like, oh,
It
man,
was-
I have to rewatch the original and then I rewatch this remake.
It's an awful lot of material to pack into one movie. I would have
Yeah.
split it at a different place.
They split it at that's a good point, Ty.
Yeah.
They split it at a bad
No.
spot. Like it was like, oh, the movie's over. Okay, like, all right.
Yeah, I would have split it at the point where Gurney Halleck recognizes Paul when Paul's
That'd have been a good
the
spot.
Fremen are attacking
Yeah,
Gurney's
that'd have been a good
smugglers,
spot.
and Gurney
Yeah.
says, "I thought you were dead." I would have faded to black.
Cut to black. Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a good
Yep.
spot.
That would be, but it was also, I mean, I can't complain too much because he did try to be relatively faithful to the novel, but there was a fair amount of redundancy.
Yeah.
Imagine unironically reading and watching Dune.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, kind of break up the monotony and I ask what everybody's favorite porn is because I've never even. I played a
me
Dune
neither.
game and like on PlayStation 1. Like,
I don't know
but-
anything about it.
I guess you
Muy
gotta start,
caliente,
Camelot.
Muy caliente pussy 37.
I like
That's-
really artsy 4K, like wet, just where you can see like the beads like coming off their like
Ooh, I don't like
floors.
4K porn.
Jessica's
like
out of
it.
here. She's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
see
not
the-
a 4K porn guy. I don't want to see all that.
Overly produced.
Yeah, Jeremy likes that 240p VHS filter.
360p at best
From a
pornography.
Nokia cell
Yeah.
phone.
I don't want to see the sperms swimming in the cum
He likes
shot.
the nostalgia porn. No, look, I like to see the ring, Jessica, the ring of ovulation. You know that white
Oh
ring?
my God.
Oh my God, please give me more of that. Oh, just rub it all over.
What is it?
I thought you were gonna say what your favorite title was, and here you are talking about a whole damn genre.
My favorite one of all time is More Rolls Than Bakery Volume 8.
Oh, is that the time already?
More rolls than a bakery?
Yes,
Is this
And it-
big girl porn?
it is. But the last
God
girl,
damn it!
no, look, I don't watch the first 6 scenes. I watch the last one because for some reason the last scene the girl's just hot.
She is not.
No, she wasn't.
is
hot
wrong
the last
with you?
scene. I only like the last scene. I don't like.
Why
the
is she in it though? If it's more
That
rolls
was
than
what I always
bakery.
thought was weird, but she was all she has like core definition. She got like a little bit of abs, and her ass is fat. And I would like that. That's my favorite scene. It's like nostalgia.
How did you know though? You watched the whole thing through. And
He
got
did
that
have to
from
watch the
course
whole
you
thing
watched
at
it.
least
Yeah, of
once.
course
He
you watched
had to
it.
get through it first.
You don't understand. It was a joke with me and my friends. We all had it pulled up in like.
Oh, it was a
you know, my-
joke. Oh, it was a joke. Oh,
Me
it
and
was
my
a-
friends just sitting
oh,
around
yeah, me
watching
and my
fat
friends
girl
all sat
porn.
around jerking off to fat chicks.
Two
It
of
was
them
a
were
joke.
girls. I had 2 girls at my house in the theater room. We were watching the show.
Oh yeah, sure. I
The
bet
whole
you
thing. And then the
did.
first-
And you're like,
yeah.
if you two girls sat real close next to each other, you'd look like that one girl.
Yeah.
They both-
Suddenly, I'm reconsidering sitting on Camelot's face.
What? Because I like big asses.
She's big-headed.
You did not say you like big asses. You referred to, I believe the title was something about what was the
Big
title?
girls.
More rolls than a bakery.
More rolls in a bakery. This is like
You
the
like
thing where
fats.
there's
We can't hang.
yeah. That's like a joke where you're like you throw some flour on there and you look for the wet spot.
Volume
Like
8.
that's
all right?
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I just hope it's that one bakery next to that college that got arrested for being racist or whatever. What was that
Oh,
bakery,
shout
Ty?
out.
Do you
That's a
remember?
deep cut. Yeah.
They were all
Ohio-
white,
that happened
yeah.
in
The
Ohio,
bakery with the
bro.
defamation
Yeah.
case we talked
Oh,
about.
Oberlin.
Oberlin.
Oberlin, yeah.
Yeah,
They arrested
that
a
bakery.
black guy.
Racist?
They arrested a black guy who was shoplifting.
Yeah, he was definitely stealing rolls from the
They're
bakery.
definitely racist.
He was
That's
stealing,
racism.
and then they were like, "That's racist."
That's racism.
What the
Open and
fuck?
shut case.
Yeah, sprinkle some crack on him.
More roll-
Yeah.
More rolls than a bakery, because especially this one, because the black guy stole all the rolls from this bakery.
Yeah.
And then he
my
showed up
God.
on set.
Motherfucker was
Dude.
stealing, and they're like, "Oh, that's racist that you arrested him."
Camelot,
I'm
why
like,
do you like-
what?
Why do
It
you
is.
like fat girl porn? This
know.
bothers me.
The last scene is great. It just what it reminds me of. Have you seen that? Like it's like
Describe
a
every
What it
minute of
reminds
it.
you of?
Yeah.
Does it remind you
Yeah,
of
go
a
into
KitchenAid
detail.
dough
It's just real.
machine? Like, what the
No,
fuck?
remember? No, there's a reel, and it's a 1,000-pound sister, and there's like that black guy pulling up, and he's bumping rap, and like Tammy Slayton sitting on her porch, and she's got a big forehead fat and shit, and she's sitting there, and he rolls up, and it's a skinny black guy that gets out, and he's like, "Yeah."
It's
And
always a skinny black guy or a
dude, he
skinny
could
white
not
guy.
wait.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the smell?
No.
Mm.
I mean, yes, but no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I've been to an anime convention. I can't imagine the smell.
Not the first day. The first day's fine. The fourth
Yeah,
day,
it's the fourth day.
Yeah, when you see that dude walking around in the same thong for 4 days, you're like, oh, here we go.
Remember those? Remember in Coming to America, they had the girls walking around throwing flowers like in front of wherever they walked. Like you need that guy with some Febreze. Like you need some Febreze girls in front of you walking in the fourth day of Matsuri. Just
Some with an atomizer, something, burning out some osium.
Osium. Strong.
I never have partooken, but in a fever dream, I once remembered when I was young, I used to smoke marijuana in my dreams and then blow it through a paper towel roll with fabric softeners on both sides, and then spray my room with osium.
Oh,
Here's
right.
the funny thing. For years, I thought I fooled my parents. I fooled these idiots, My dad's like, nah, dog, I knew you were smoking weed for years. Like, what'd you think? You're blowing through my Simple Green and osium 2 bottles a week at a time, and I didn't figure out that you were, smoking weed every day.
Dude, we think
nothing works.
We think parents are dumb as hell, even though they've been through it. Dude, my first girlfriend ever, like she came over to my house and she now granted, keep in mind I was 17, about to turn 18, and she was 16. She comes over to my house, like a little tiny Christian girl, and which means obviously she was young. Yes, and she came over, went to my room, and I was giving her the old beans, like full beans.
Oh,
I was like, you got to be quiet. My parents live here. And she's kind of being quiet. And then she leaves. And it's just this small little girl. She leaves, she goes home. And then I walk out of my room and my dad's just sitting on the couch. And he's like, yeah, she's a pretty loud girl. And I'm like, God. And he's like, yeah, your mom had to leave. She left. I was like, she barely even squeaked a little. But yeah, I guess they know.
I have decided what I want for Christmas. I want Camelot to do an audiobook of 50 Shades of Grey, but I want him to change all of the sex terms she used into his own. I want him to make every descriptor his own. Like, I'm giving her the full beans.
Viral.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That would go viral.
She watched as he stroked his shaft, making the stomach pancakes drizzle down his belly. Smashing their pissers. They came with ecstasy.
Thanks. I hate it, but I need it in my life. I need this to happen.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
50 beans of shade.
Full beans of gray.
Full beans of gray.
Or in me and Nick's case, full beans of gay.
That's true. That's true. So many Vegas stories that'll never get told. Stop talking about him, Camelot. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
It's pretty rough time. The steam room, though, I'll never forget that shit.
The steam room was pretty funny.
That was pretty sexy. I mean, cool.
Oh my god. You destroyed that hotel room.
I did.
And then I destroyed its table.
You did. I threw up so much, man.
So he projectile vomits all over apparently the bed and the floor. Thank God I didn't see this.
Yeah.
But then the next hotel room we go to at the Venetian, I have the mic arm clamp, right? That you hook onto a table.
Yep.
And it's this nice big wooden table and it's got a glass top on it. And I don't even think about it. I put that bitch on there and I start tightening it up. And all of a sudden it just goes and busts the glass top around the table. And I was like, oh yeah, those are lifted off the table a bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had the real dilemma of where the fuck do you put a mic arm when you can't attach it to a table?
Yeah.
Like I had,
wild.
Yeah.
And they didn't charge me. It's good.
No, they didn't. They probably got just a storeroom full of those tabletops because I'm sure people drop shit and fall on them all the time.
People be smashing each other's pissers on that bitch, breaking them in half, cutting their ass cheeks and shit. Oh God, yeah.
So, yeah, Jessica, what the hell's your background doing?
It's just penises.
That's
Is it
dicks.
just
Good idea.
representative
Sausage
of
party.
what's happening
That's
tonight?
dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I invited other women. It's their fault.
And we're all surrounded you.
Yeah, Jessica does kind of look like the girl that had like 4 dude friends, and then like they had that one time when they were 19, they were like, "Hey, how about you guys run a train on me and we just see what happens?"
The fuck?
And then afterwards she's like
I
kind of
didn't have that friend.
but at least she had the experience. I had a
I
girl
didn't have
do
no
that
friends
once.
like
I had
that.
a girl do that once.
I think Jessica probably had self-respect when she was young, and she would never have done that.
Dude, she sent me pictures of her ass cheeks 2 days ago.
You said had in the past tense.
Oh, okay, post it then. Show me.
Do not
Just
do not do that on the damn
True.
stream.
No,
no,
let
don't
him
put it on the stream.
post it.
This is a
post
guy
it in
that's
his
drinking.
locals
He's
chat right
drinking
now.
White Claw. Just so we're all
Proof.
clear.
No, it's Wild
He's
Monster.
alternating White Claw and boomer juice.
Camelot.
Monster.
She just
Yeah.
told you to post it in locals to prove it.
Prove
I
it.
was, look, I was lying. It was actually
Okay.
it was her core definition that she sent me.
Okay, I white knighted for Jessica.
You
one
did do that,
time.
bitch. Don't you act like you didn't do that.
No, I did.
Yeah, see,
I'm looking at you like you better correct yourself.
it was good. It looked great. It looked
Thank
good.
you.
I'll drag my tongue across that for sure. Long stupid face would just jiggled.
I mean, okay, I'm
Drinking.
not
I
gonna
love how
lie.
Ty is like in shock of what he's stuck in, so much so that I can't tell if his camera is lagging.
Oh yeah,
I've
Ty.
missed this, Nick.
Ty, just Dawn from chat wanted me to tell you. She said, "Hey Ty," but I don't have the Texas accent, so I can't do it like her. But she's hot.
Oh, she's hot.
What's her name?
Hello.
Mhm.
Just on.
Just Dawn.
Why is she, what's her
You know, I get criticized for not listening to women. You guys actually don't. Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
wait, who's that?
I'm not a woman though. Remember, I'm just a guy on the internet.
Mad
It's true.
testosterone.
There are no
Oh,
women
yeah.
on the internet.
I'm a lesbian tranny. I told your chat last night that I was a lesbian tranny.
Damn.
I
Wait,
appreciate
Wish I'd have known that. I would have
support
never
you.
came on here.
A lesbian So wait, you were a dude and you
That works.
transitioned to a woman, but you're still lesbian.
Still
that
fucking
one?
women.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine in college did that.
My
The
mother did that.
lesbians really hated her, I guess, because they're like, "You're not a real woman." They beat her and stuff. It's terrible.
Goddamn.
They beat her with socks, with little socks full of soap.
Lesbians are terrifying. They're violent as hell.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lesbian bar in Milwaukee that I went to. I don't want to name it, but
Well, you fit in with the
Um,
flannel.
well, I will say they were very accepting of me. But like every couple, this is the most wild thing I've ever seen. Like you would see these like super hot
Yes.
chicks.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, damn. And they were with the ugliest
Yes.
freaking women ever.
Yeah.
I was like, this
How
does not
gross.
happen in the hetero community. Like, what is happening?
Well,
if-
Christy Brinkley was married to Billy Joel for a while.
Well, they need
Facts.
they need
That's
the
facts.
they need the so they
know
all
either one.
It's the
money.
masculine feminine thing.
weird. Yeah,
is-
it's what's weird is women are like,
Yeah.
well, I'm a lesbian, but they still want a masculine figure, so they go for like the most ugliest butch ass lesbian possible. But no,
Yep.
this one time I was I had this girl that used to work with me years ago, and she was in like a lesbian relationship with like a butch
Wait,
looking girl.
work?
What's
what
work
does it
you mean?
What,
You-
wait,
no,
whoa, whoa,
don't. Just let
Yeah,
it
what
go.
does that mean?
Let it ride.
No, I will not let it go.
No, I want to
I'm
know.
sorry.
I was intrigued by that. What's work
there's
mean?
What does
man?
that mean?
Well, somebody in her family worked with me years ago.
Oh, worked
Worked
with
with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you
I
said
thought
worked
you-
me.
You said worked
Yeah.
me, and I thought this was
No.
very much a sex thing.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
And she was in a lesbian relationship with one of those butch ass girls. But I guess she wanted to like
They always do.
cheat on her. So I ended up like clapping her cheek, and she was super hot. But the chick she was with was a monster.
Wait,
Wow,
clapping
awful.
cheeks, by the way, I just want to point this out. That is a terminology of men in prison fucking other men. I just want to be clear.
It's kind of sexy.
That's,
That's
how
clapping
hard
cheeks.
Camelot goes.
I know. I just want to point it out. I just want everyone in chat to know that he is talking about busting cheeks.
She dropped the
And
soap.
that is
man.
a I watch a lot of
insert.
these,
She dropped this.
fresh out, all this. I'm down with the prison terminology. So
And Andy
Camelot's
Dufresne got the best of them every once in a while.
flawed. I know you're laughing. Back me up. Come on. Yeah.
I mean,
know-
I've heard it before. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. You've heard about
I have.
busting cheeks, and that's in prison.
The
bro.
dude that Rakita interviewed, the black dude, Herc.
Yep,
is that his
he
name?
bust-
Yeah, Big Hurt.
He talks about it. He says,
Oh
all the
yeah,
time,
Big
busting
Hurt.
cheeks. He
Yes,
says it a
he's
lot.
a fresh out guy. He's a
Yeah.
post-prison guy.
Big Hurt's
He's actually
awesome. He
really
was
good.
fucking
Yeah, I love him.
hilarious.
Yeah,
he
I
busted
love
cheeks.
him.
Yeah,
You know
he
what's
says a
crazy
lot.
about him?
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't
here's-
busted cheeks. He just talked about it
No, he
happened.
talked
Yeah.
about busted cheeks and what's the other one? Not splitting domes. What's the what do they call it when someone gets like their ass kicked? It's not
It was
Splitting the wig.
was it splitting wig? Yeah, it's
Splitting
wig.
wigs,
Yeah, wig.
That's a normal thing. Yeah.
The thing about Herc is he talks like such a pansy that like that guy he got
Body some
checked a
people.
lot. Yeah,
He probably had to beat some ass.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like
Herc's shoulders have pecs, man. That dude.
I know he has pector. Yeah, he's a big
He's
dude.
a big guy. He is.
Yeah, but he got checked, and he probably
had to put it down.
That's why he's that big. He fucked people up.
Yeah, because you'll get
sat
approached every
down-
time.
When Drex and I interviewed him, I sat down on my computer and I pulled him onto the screen and I just fucking laughed because his shoulders are
He's
fucking. They're
huge.
just bowling
Yeah.
balls. They don't
His
even.
lats are like
like-
crazy big. Like
These
you know,
are
he's
not
huge.
anatomically possible
No,
shoulders.
no.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is.
That's
Yeah.
that jail food.
Yeah.
Jail food.
Camelot's hotter.
tuna, and
Okay,
flaming hot
Cam.
Cheetos.
Cam is
Why
hotter.
don't you take your shirt off?
I will take your simping, and I
He
will.
hasn't drank enough yet, but he will, I'm sure.
Show them those beautiful
I
traps.
just want to be clear. Shout out to Big Herc. I absolutely love his content, but that guy got checked all the time, and that's why he's that big.
It's the lisp. I have a big
Yeah,
lisp too.
the
People
lisp.
always make fun of me.
Gotta do what you do, man. You gotta
Yeah.
eat the ass.
If I
Yeah.
was in prison, I would never stop doing push-ups. Like
Yeah,
I
of
don't care
course.
if your
You
arms
work out
break
every day, all day,
every day. Yeah, every
You
minute.
got to.
Like
Yeah.
you work out until you fall asleep on the floor. I could not imagine doing anything else. Just like, okay, I got to get bigger than I am because I got to
Yeah.
be bigger than whoever's coming after this ass.
Mhm.
I'm too pretty for prison.
Shape.
I couldn't do that shit.
That would be day one. I'd be like, all my commissary, I want all the steroids and HGH you got.
There's
Yeah.
none of that. You've got
Oodles and
to
noodles.
work deals. You got to work deals with the people in the
Commissary.
kitchen
Yeah, with
to
the
get
COs.
tuna, eggs, to get the real protein.
Couldn't even get an orange.
You're
Can't
not
get
getting HGH in prison. You got to
It's
you got to
Tessie.
eat like their garbage.
If you know some
protein.
COs, you could get something.
what I'm
Perhaps.
saying.
You're
Yeah.
bringing
I
fentanyl
need
in
some
and
Test
shit.
C, man. Test C, Test E, some Trin.
I'm sure there's mad steroids in prison because there's a lot of bodybuilders in prison. So COs are definitely bringing it in. I'm sure.
You got to, but you got to do it. You got to get bit. It's like, well, I'm going to sacrifice these balls because I'm not
Yeah.
going to sacrifice this ass. I'm not going to do
Fact.
it. I'm going to
Yeah.
get
Legit.
bigger, stronger, faster, with better access to the internet. I'm going to learn how some
Absolutely.
kung fu or whatever, your extracurriculars. You do those boot camp things so you can get out of prison earlier, but also learn to get big.
The
I would-
academy programs.
You do
Yeah.
anything you could.
Yeah,
Holy
and you know
shit.
what's dangerous, Nick, is if you do talk to a CEO, he gets you some Test C, maybe some Trin, get you all that shit. Any ass cheeks that walk by you, your dick's like throbbing. So you're going to be suddenly the guy that's checking that body.
No, your dick's not
Load.
getting hard at all. That's the thing. When you're
No.
taking that shit,
In your mind.
yeah, in your
Gabe
mind you have
confirmed.
a raging hard boner, but that doesn't happen. When you're on all that shit, you're trading sex for gains.
I could pull it
Camelot.
off.
The other day, someone said, "Hey Nick, where's Camelot's traps?" And I'm like, I don't know. But what I do know is that traps are gay, and so Camelot's traps are obviously gay. Look, it's not me.
You're just trying to get my shirt off, you bitch. You ain't
I'm not trying to get your shirt off. If I was trying to get your shirt off, I'd just say, "Take your shirt off, you pussy." That's what I would do, but I haven't
Well-
done that yet. That's later.
Just take
Yeah,
your
well, you
shirt
do what
off,
that
bro.
other loser guy does when you make people like, "Oh, super chat me $100. I'll take off my shirt."
What kind of
That's
bitch
what
is
you have to
that?
No, I don't want to name names, but
Oh shit! No, I had him on my
I
show.
am loving Jeremy tonight. I haven't seen him this spicy
He's
before.
spicy, yeah,
It's
he's
great.
spicy.
well,
You
I
got to
don't
get
go
him
on live streams.
those polished videos. That's what you got to
Yeah,
do.
I only go on Nick's live streams, and that's actually basically it. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've messaged you before.
I mean, hey, I accept that. I accept it's just the truth. Usually when Nick's like, "Bro, you want to come on?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." And then I get blackout drunk and he's like,
That's why I never put him in the
"Bro."
title. It's like,
Yeah.
if he shows, cool.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make it, cool. It's all good.
Yeah, 'cause he goes live at 11 o'clock. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but this is a fun fact. I'm 40. So like when
No one
like,
cares.
I'm not, well, no, but I know nobody cares, but I'm saying 11 p.m. live streams.
Me too. I'm
That's
off
a-
by like 9.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm
Rakita ass, I'm showing
that's
up.
late. That's
What
late.
the hell's wrong with you guys?
I'm 33. I'm about
They're
to be 34.
responsible adults.
Bruh, I just
Yeah.
turned 30 and
You'll be sleeping
last
at
night
32.
was
32,
the
you'll be in
first
bed.
night.
Hey,
Last night was
Jess,
the first night I got sleep in like 3 days.
Me
Jess,
too. I'm not gonna
by
lie.
the way,
but try.
I'm taking all these shots you're taking at me. I'm writing them down in my old man notebook. And look, I'll be up at 6:30 tomorrow, like mowing my field, you know, and that's not a euphemism. I'm literally out there mowing a field. Like the yeah, it, you know, the what do they say? The wall is undefeated.
Yeah,
You know, I just say
it's true.
You know?
I'm just saying 3 of 6 videos tomorrow are gonna have Jessica Reloaded as the
I know. No. I got mad love for Jess. She does great, but I'm not mad at all about it. But like, it's true. Now that I'm old as shit, like Nick's like, bro, you want to come on live stream? I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have some Metamucil, and I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and then like maybe I can show up for a stream at 11 for like 20 minutes, and then I have to go to bed because I have to get up early and have a grapefruit and some non-seed oil. Like this, this is what's waiting for you, young
I'm not there
people.
yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ate Chick-fil-A this morning. So
Yeah, dude.
Oh
I
man, Chick-fil-A
every day,
for
man.
breakfast is fire.
I had some roast. I had a bump of cocaine. Like I now, but see, I'm about to turn 34, and I feel fine. I feel
Me
great.
too.
Yeah, I did too at 34.
not-
At
I felt
34, I didn't sleep for like 4 days in a row.
Yeah.
34.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no, this is great. I have infinite energy. 38, done. Game over.
That's
40's
right.
Yeah, I'm not
worse.
there yet.
34. Tell me more about your first gray pube.
Yeah, dude. I had to pluck a gray mustache hair and I'm about to pass out. So, my German Shepherd would never come in here. He stays downstairs, man. He's wild. Yeah, he bit my husky yesterday. My husky had a lazy eye for the whole day, right in the face.
Huskies are wild
Damn.
too, though. They're both.
I have a
you got
husky
two
pit
breeds
bull.
that are shit.
Yeah,
Like
my
two
husky,
breeds that are high.
Mine are the
maintenance.
two worst
German Shepherd and
breeds.
husky. I have a full-blooded German Shepherd and a full-blooded husky, and they're freaking monsters.
They're both
Dogs are a
beautiful,
pain
though.
in the ass. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I tell you what. Oh, so Pippa wanted me to ask you, Nick.
Oh, did she want you to ask me something? She
About
get on
child
here and ask her damn self.
Yeah.
She wanted me to ask you if my mustache is gay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the mustache is okay, but you.
Yeah,
what
if you're
I
trying to
really
pick up
need-
men, it's perfect.
Daniel
Yeah, you
Day-Lewis,
crushing
gangs in New York.
But you gotta
see it.
you gotta commit. You gotta clean up the rest of it. If you're gonna
Nah,
rock
it's
that
nice.
thick stash, clean up that chin, clean up those.
I'm like clean shave it.
Yeah, you got a straight
No.
the
razor.
rest of it. Yeah, the rest of it. You have
Cody,
to
can
hold
I
the
be
mustache.
honest with you?
I did that the first day, but then I don't shower for like 4 days. What, Jessica?
I miss your beard.
See, all you bitches say the same shit. I don't like beard. I don't like having a beard. It got
Women
real
say
long.
that, bro. Women
Well,
say
I like
that,
your
they
beard,
don't.
and you
Trim it.
better have it at Mount
don't.
Surrey, or else you ain't getting none. I'm just joking.
Oh shit.
You'll still get some.
Yeah, yeah. No woman's turning around. because you
Maybe
shave
if
your
I'm
face
drunk.
Bro, I
You
just
gotta-
give you a shot. Here you go.
Look, men like mustaches, women like beards. It's just
That's
the
a
way
fact.
it goes. It's
Yep.
just true. But the question is, do you trust women to have the right opinion? I mean, that's
never
always
do.
the proper question.
I mean, Pippa said I looked like a flamer.
Yeah.
Whoa, flamer! You're not even old enough to know that term.
That
You
being
look like a
said-
state trooper. I expect you to ask me to get out of the car and spread my legs.
Oh yeah. And that being said, though, I was at the gym the other day, and I was in front. I was minding my own business, sitting there listening to music, and this girl needed to get by me with a bench. A 21-year-old blonde girl, just beautiful little kin girl.
Yes.
And
He's like, 21-year-old blonde girl lives at this address. I didn't look
Yeah.
her up, but
so she's
here's her phone.
the point is, Nick, that she hot as hell. And I took my earbud out, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Oh, it's fine. I love your mustache." And I was like, "Oh!" So that's the one compliment I get a decade. So I'm not shaving this bitch.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
I
That's
dig that.
true. That's
It's
wisdom.
because you reminded her of her dad. Who,
Ouch.
like
Which is good
She
because
has
women always want to be
serious
coddled by their
Yeah,
dad.
they love that.
Dude, it's
I'm just
always
telling you.
there's the two questions. Tell me about your shoes, and then how's your relationship with your dad?
Yeah.
It's the two. It's the
Yeah.
it's the double, the 1-2 punch of a conversation with a woman, and it doesn't matter what either answer is, Guys are like, oh, what if she doesn't care about her shoes? Why doesn't she care about shoes? That's amazing. That's very unique. Very rebellious of her.
Mhm.
And then relationship with her dad. Good. Awesome. Tell me about him. Sounds like he's got great qualities. Learn what she likes about men. If he's bad and terrible, find out why he was bad and terrible and how traumatized she is from
that
it.
night.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You may not see her the next morning, but you're having a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
he's 100% right. I'm gonna go. I gotta run my dogs. Nick. By the way, Nick, Vlad, Jess, Ty,
Vlad, my name is
Camelot.
Vlad. Not
Fuck,
Russian.
what did I say, Vlad?
Vlad.
Sorry,
Nice
Flawed.
to meet you.
Yeah.
On
Flawed. I got mad love for you, bro.
stream.
You know,
Love you too,
I
bro.
Flawed.
Yeah,
I didn't.
no,
you know I
you're
got you.
you're a real one.
Yeah. Jess, I appreciate everyone here. I don't want to fuck up the flow, but thanks for having me on, Nick. And
Of course, brother.
everyone.
Anytime, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna go run my dogs outside, and everyone have a good night.
And I'm gonna
out, bro.
I'll let you know about when we can do that thing.
Please do, Nick. Seriously, like
Hell yeah.
not crazy late night talk, but seriously, come down. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
It's
do,
only
brother.
like probably 4-hour drive. It's not crazy long,
It's a little farther than that, but it's not that bad.
Is it? Okay.
It's like 6 to 8 somewhere in there, but
Oh,
you
that's
can't
a lot.
fly it though. That's
I
a
got
drive.
I got a
That's a
Mustang.
drive.
I'll get there fast.
Okay. You don't do any drifting. Okay. All right.
All right, brother.
Take it easy.
Talk to you
Peace out,
later.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Well, we've already
Now he's
lost
gone.
one.
We can talk about him now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Nah, Jeremy's good stuff. I'd invited him last week, but he passed out, and he said he'd come on this week. So,
He
but
got
I knew
worse
he
than
wouldn't
that.
be on
Shows-
too long.
He
The
wears
reason I can
plaid,
stream
that
is
shows
because
good
of him.
taste.
Wait, what was that, Ty?
I said he wears plaid, so that shows good taste.
Yeah,
I was gonna
exactly.
say I like the shirt.
I
did
knew
like the
you'd
shirt.
get along with him.
Shirt was nice. Good colors.
See, I have a different lesbian experience than you guys all did. I actually met 2 hot lesbians.
That's
That
pretty
were
rare.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
so-
they were a couple together. Well, actually, one of them was bi, so I guess that doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Especially if you meet, like when you meet, I saw this video. This guy approached this dude, and he was obviously like sexless, like 55 years old, like 300 pounds, and like really weird, and walking out of like Walmart. And this guy like walks up to him and approaches him, and he's like asking him for his number as like a bit, like a prank on YouTube.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, is like totally gung ho, and he's like, "Oh, are you gay?" And he's like, "Well, I'm bi," and I'm like, "I bet you are," because when you get to that point, it's like you take whatever the hell you can get.
yeah.
That's kind of where they're at, I think.
This this couple was interesting. Lady Raggets and I were out. We were at a club dancing and stuff, and they kept talking. They kept coming up to me and they're like, "We really like you and your wife." I'm like, "That's cool." But I'm like, I don't know where this is going. The one girl was so drunk it was embarrassing. Like she couldn't stand up, and I was like, "You two can't pick up anybody because you're gonna need a hospital, sweetheart." Like, but they were both cute.
Should have duked her in the bathroom. But I would've done.
Neither of them were wearing shirts, which is interesting.
Even better.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was fantastic.
Sounds like a setup.
Well, I mean, nothing happened, but
Kidney would have been gone.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
that's
free
true.
choice pumps for me. That's for sure.
it's true. I sat down and talked to them for a little while. They were cool. One of them was a boudoir photographer.
Interesting.
What's boudoir?
Was the other one like a
It's
butterfly?
like, well, no, it's like the other one was
It's like a sexy lingerie photo shoot type of thing.
yeah, that's boudoir photography. So like typically like in lingerie, but sometimes pinup style or whatever. They have a whole bunch of different themes. You
I
can
think
do.
I've seen some.
The
I
other
think I've
one,
seen some.
was a, how do I word this? She was a whore, because she was a babysitter for a single dad, is
Oh,
what she did.
So she was a mistress.
Yeah.
I have to
Okay.
I have to say something very important
Okay.
right now.
Not mistress.
Joshua in chat says orgies aren't as cool as you think. FYI, I so disagree so hard with you. I disagree so hard that I can't even see straight right now because there is nothing quite like having your face on some damn labia minoras going ham while you're thrusting, while one of the other ones is whispering in your ear crazy shit.
And it's 2 chicks you're talking about?
3, but yeah.
So then what happens when you're done?
Oh, dude, I edge until
I'm done. I'm out of there.
I edge for 45 minutes at least.
No, yeah.
You know,
hell
they're
no.
all going to be like looser and shit because they're involved, obviously. So I can edge for a while. Now, if it's like some you know, I haven't been with anybody in 6 years. Yeah, they're getting one pump, and it's because you know it's gonna be like just strangling me. It's gonna be like sucking a golf ball through the garden hose, but with my penis, and I'll be like,
and then what though? Then the orgy's just over.
yeah,
for you.
No, I've been there. I've been actually that's happened. Yeah, there's one time with 2 girls.
You just wait around and recharge.
Yeah, no, that shit. Yeah, exactly. So I had these 2 girls, and this is years ago, and I duked one, and I was duking one, and like for literally like 2 seconds, and it came immediately, and I ran to the bathroom acting like I had to, you know, go somewhere and do something important.
I'm just watching Ty's face through these stories.
Dude, I just recharged for 20 minutes, came back and did the deed. It was great.
Okay. Yeah, that's the. I mean, speaking not from experience, but just from supposition, is like if you've got 3 women who are also into each other, like you have time.
Yeah, you can go. You can go do shit for a while, and they're like doing shit. It's great.
Camelot goes in, he like does the dishes, takes the garbage out, changes his sheets.
Somebody said all the girls Camelot talks about are force. Yeah, I mean,
how do you not figure that out? Yes,
you think,
dude. I had like, I think the goatest one ever was like there was 1 7 and 1 6, and it was great. They had fat asses. I'm like, I'm cool with it. Of course, no 10s are showing up or 9s are showing up. They got shit they're doing. They're like married and stuff. Like they're doing shit. The 6s are the ones that you can wrangle immediately because they're like desperate for love and relationships, but they're also like, okay, well, I haven't had sex in a while, so I got to do that. And also, maybe this guy will like me, and finally, I'll get that sweet release of marriage and somebody that loves me. But then you just dumping them and leave like usual. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get it. So 6s are the ones you just
wild. I don't. That's not my life.
I love how people are like, oh, these girls Camelot's talking about our whores. It's like, well, he has a selection criteria that does not involve like committed relationship marriage material. Like that's not what he's after.
I really said that too. I'm like when I talk about manosphere shit, I'm like, I understand why men that are looking for women like to marry want low body counts. I don't go fuck. Oh, you've been with 90 dudes? Well, let's make it 91, baby. Like I'm cool. You know, because they're gonna be seasoned.
I'm so tired of hearing that shit though. All those guys are fucking liars. They're all trying to smash with all those girls.
Yeah.
I'm so they're like, oh, your body count. You know what happens immediately after that show, right?
Absolutely.
Like, oh, hit me with your Snapchat, girl. Like to every single one of them.
Yeah, dude, we were talking about De Laguna, right? And she was like, and I think you asked her, you're like, are they trying to fuck you? And she's like, I'm gonna be honest. Yes. And the whatever podcast guy, she's like, yeah, I think he's trying to just fuck all of them because you can see he's kind of like, if any of them challenge him, he goes, oh, well, I don't know. He's like, you know that motherfucker ain't slapping. No, you can tell. You know the old dude from Fresh and Fit, he's clapping ass. He's confident.
Bro, he like got someone pregnant or something.
Yeah, but the whatever podcast guy looks a little bit like he's. Yes.
Their entire business model is getting hot women near them. Yes. Like that's the whole thing that they do.
Yeah.
And then they just tell other people that they're trash. They're sitting there negging them for 3 hours, and they know, playing the odds, some of them are going to respond to that and be like, I'm not actually like that.
Too.
Dude, no, girls love that shit. Man, you should see me and Jessica's DMs. I'm like, bitch, you ugly. Get out of my face. And she's like, bro, I love you. That's just how that works.
God damn.
You didn't use the L word, but you know, I'm paraphrasing.
Bitch, I complimented your muscles yesterday, and like 2 minutes later, I see a tweet about women don't compliment men with muscles. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh,
it's the grift.
I made him feel good about himself. How sweet.
But that's just a one time a year.
I did say that. Why. I did say that. I was like,
I say it to him every day when he does Naked Snake. I'm like, fuck yeah, and I hype him up.
But he conquered you. He needs another one now. He needs another girl to say it.
I haven't dumped a load yet. That's
no. It doesn't matter. As soon as she says it, it's there. That's how true. I got my girl. As soon as I got the compliment, I was like, boom, homie missile.
Yo, make sure you also kind of birth control, girl, because I'm going in full cream.
I need to find a reliable damn simp. This is not fair. This is not fair.
I know. I get dissed all day long. All I get is disses.
Flawed, can you be my simp?
I love Mo. Flawed.
I'll be your simp too.
Then let's do it.
Yeah, all the time,
absolutely.
dude.
Your nose isn't that big. You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you.
I
disagree.
And I love
beautiful.
I love how your glasses amplify your eyes so I can see better.
Thank you. Because I feel like I look Chinese. That just gave me so much confidence.
Yeah, not anymore. You're a fellow round eye, brother.
Hell yeah.
I love that you're so problematic, Nick, that people won't want your stream.
Dude, yeah. How does Pippa go on your stream? Not mine. Oh, you're too controversial. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I didn't even do anything wrong.
Y'all talking about CP and this is controversial?
I'll tell you, yeah, our stream was fucking spice, and it was Pippa doing it, wasn't me. But no, yeah, she said that she wanted to do your stream real bad, and her management was immediately like, no, Rekieta Law is far too political.
What?
That was the excuse. And the reason she came on my stream was because she did not ask her management at all. She just showed up.
Oh, fuck me.
She was like, yeah, I didn't ask him because she knew they'd say no. So she just showed up.
Man.
So wait, why wouldn't she just not ask to come on here?
Because I think that's, well,
It's already done.
Yeah,
it's already a
was
done deal.
yeah.
Her management contacted me.
Yeah.
Like, she's not just like, oh, my management won't let me come on. Her management actually is like, hey, by the way, it's just really controversial. I'm like, we can avoid literally any subject. I want to talk about VTubing and the economics of it and like the business of it and all of that and dealing with the fans and like how you deal with anonymity. I want to talk about literally about the business of VTubing is what I want to talk about. I don't give a shit about any political stuff. I don't care about any drama. I'm not into any of that. For Pippa, I just want to talk about VTubing because I want to talk to a VTuber who isn't retarded. Like that's all I want. And they're like, well, not at this time, you know. Yeah. I'm like, gee.
And dude, and Pippa, Pippa was one of my, I think she was top 3, like my favorite shows I've ever done. Pippa is great. She's fantastic. And she ain't afraid to talk about shit at all.
I know. That's why I wanted to talk to her because it's like, all of them are so reserved and they're all like brand conscious and stuff. Yeah. And again, I'm not trying to drag them into political discussions. I'm just trying to talk like normal people without everything being checked.
Shit, you know? Me and people talked about China and how the government's oppressive. It was hilarious. It was funny. It was a good time.
Hate you. Speaking of hating you, I'm going to read some damn super chats. Bo Cephas 3006 says FlawdTV. What's up, Bocephus? Trad Beardsman says, ref yesterday, Lady Racket said once, referring to yesterday, I guess. Lady Racket said once, God loves the sex I have. Great take. What a beautiful gift he gave us to be able to enjoy our spouse that way. Good show, brother. Slancha. Yeah, you too, man. You too. And Bocephus sent another $50. Says FlawdTV again. Thank you very much. Blaster Brain says, just popping in before I pass out. I'll catch you on the replay. But where's Ty Beard? He's here.
Right there. Look at him.
We had some tech issues when this was going on. Good for you, 3000. A bunch of people quit my line. I'm the only one left. Rip. Your line? What line?
What is the line?
I don't know. Maybe like a shipping line, maybe they're a trucker, something. I don't know.
Damn.
What do you mean? Trinity of the Phoenix says, tranny is just tranny with the without the Y chromosome. Tran is just tranny without the Y chromosome. Oh, is just tyranny without the Y chromosome. Oh shit.
Oh, clever.
I misread that. Okay, so tranny is just tyranny without the Y chromosome. Ian Leslie says it's my birthday. Working a double in the morning. We'll watch the replay. Shit. Good luck. Michelle says some of my favorite channels tonight. Would love a toast for my birthday. I can do that. Anybody else drinking tonight?
I am.
Anything?
You know, I always am.
Hey, Ty, did you hear that Jack Daniels lost a lawsuit over trademark in England?
No, really.
So there's this sitcom over in England, Scotland specifically, and I think the two main characters are Jack and Vlad, maybe. I don't know. I don't watch TV, much less Britbong TV. Right. But so they made a whiskey and named it after these two characters, Jack and Vlad. And Jack Daniels' dumbasses have trademarked Jack, so they thought they could prevent them from having the trademark Jack and Vlad.
How could you trademark Jack? It's England. So who knows?
Yeah. But they thought they would be able to prevent like a very popular sitcom with two characters named Jack and Vlad from trademarking Jack and Vlad because they have trademark on Jack.
That's overreaching.
Don't they have an infamously stupid trademark letter under their belt already?
It's not stupid. They had one that was actually quite gracious. This was 10 years ago. I would suspect the same.
Oh, they had the good response.
Yeah. They were the ones that said, just please don't use it in the future. We'll even let you use our artist to redesign the cover of your book. We appreciate our fan. It was very gracious, but the company seems to have gone kind of sideways in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they probably fired that guy.
Probably. It was a woman, the attorney. She was female, but
I probably fired her
some
too.
reason. Probably.
Maybe she had a baby.
Yeah. But I don't drink Jack anymore. If you
You drink Gentleman Jack now.
No, they pissed me off. I'm done. I'm done giving money to woke companies.
Wait, what did Jack do?
Oh, what? Oh,
did they wade in on the Bud Light shit or something?
No, I've already. It pissed me off, and I forgot about it. We talked about it on your last show that I was on.
Oh, I was probably drinking.
You were, and I got some recommendations from your fans. And I haven't settled in yet on a good cheap whiskey yet, but
yeah, I think I recommended Rebecca Creek.
I think so.
That's a good one that I know you can get in Texas. So
yeah, but so Jack can go the way of the rest of them as far as I'm concerned.
Well, they just got absolutely punked in England because they were stupid. So
I hate it when people try to extend trademark way beyond what it was supposed to cover. I mean,
right.
You're not going to be confused by Jack and Vlad whiskey thinking it's Jack Daniels. That's
no,
ridiculous.
And the logos look nothing alike. There's nothing about that Tennessee thing or anything.
They were just being dicks, and I'm glad they got squished.
All right, so to Michelle, a cheers to you. Happy birthday. I don't know how old you are, but it doesn't matter. Birthdays are awesome. Getting older is great, in my opinion. I have had more fun the older I get, contrary to what everybody says. I mean, I have complaints, but it's really just I'm better at articulating my little pains and aches that I deal with every day. So,
Ooh.
God damn it. We're not even on Rumble yet. Okay.
I feel like I have to compete now, but I'm going to wait for Rumble.
Yeah, you do. I will too. But anyways, to Michelle, a cheers to you and a tits out from Camelot, straight for your birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Enjoy it. Legal layman. Hey, Nick, had fun with the call-in show last night. Thank you. Survived the 2 glasses of liquor, but the half bag of popcorn defeated me. I did keep my wits. I'm now over 100 subs. Hope to see you guys at Matsuri. Wait, you kept your wits, but did you throw up? This motherfucker, he's got like a little rocks glass, and he's like, I'm on my second one, and he's drank 2 full glasses of whiskey, and he's got like this little line at the bottom, and I'm like, that's not how those work, man. Like, you're not supposed to drink whole glasses of that.
What does he mean by the popcorn got him? What does that mean?
He ate a bag of that, that Boom Chicka popcorn or whatever, that popcorn brand. That's
the Costco one.
I don't know if it's Costco. I've seen it around.
You can literally get a big ass bag of it at Costco.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. It's like
I was a fat before, so
I'm not a popcorn person.
Yeah,
popcorn's pretty low calorie.
It's true. It gets in your teeth. No.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of Costco, weird as fuck. So I went to Costco for the first time yesterday ever.
Okay.
Because my maid that cleans my house, she has a Costco membership, and she's like, "You want to go with me?" And yeah, she's in between living situations, so she's living here for a month.
God damn it, Camelot.
Anyways,
you didn't see that coming.
No, the second he said the maid that cleans my house has a Costco membership, I was like, oh fucking hell. Okay, sure. Tell us more about this magical maid and your Costco trip.
So we went to Costco, and it is okay. I don't know. A lot of people haven't been to where I live, but there's a place called University Drive in Huntsville, and it's like lined with projects. And you don't stop at University Drive. It's like the one place where you don't stop because you're going to get stabbed in the ass cheeks. And there's the Costco's right there for some reason. It's like there's the projects, and then there's one street, and then there's Costco. So I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't know Costco was over here. So I get over to Costco, and I walk in, and I'm like walking around Costco. And in the middle of these projects, everyone's white in Costco. It was like I went to Finland, and I was real fucking confused. Can anybody explain this?
A street separates it?
Yeah, it's like in the middle of the hood, and everybody's white at Costco.
No, it's just white people. It's just white
must be
people.
garlic on that street.
Dude, don't you remember poll taxes? They kept black people away from voting by just charging a small fee. Why do you think Costco has memberships?
Oh, yeah, the Costco.
That makes sense.
Oh, they have a membership. Yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense. Like
yeah.
Club.
They probably have a credit check when you get a Costco membership.
Damn.
Just a shot.
It's not me. It's Costco. They're the racists. I'm just talking about what they do.
You're exposing.
I'm opposed to credit checks. Just Dawn, the soulless ginger, says, met the love of my life in your chat. Hey, damn.
Wow.
I'm fixing to fly to California to help him escape to the great state of Texas. Thanks, Rackets. Best love connection on YouTube. Maybe we'll see you at Matsuri. The only question mark is if you go, because I'm gonna be there.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Same.
What I'm trying to do, so Anna was organizing the YouTube corner area, whatever, at Matsuri. And then she decided that she's got too much stuff and she can't go. So she passed the baton to me. So now I'm scrambling to get everybody confirmed. And I'm just waiting for responses, mainly from Matsuri. And once I have them, I'll confirm everybody and we'll announce the full list. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to be there either way.
Same.
I assume I'll have a table. I assume Camelot's going to have a table. But we're gonna be there. Who cares? Whether if we don't have a table, we'll just show up and take over the damn place anyway. So, yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast. But yeah, just on if you and your beau or whatever come to Matsuri, you'll see us. It'll be great. None your business says in the gayness scale is gin and tonic above White Claw or below?
Above.
But below.
Wait, what is worse? Like, what's more gay?
Higher is worse.
Higher is more gay?
And below, yeah.
So
Okay, so yeah, gin and tonic is less gay than White Claw.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Here, I got a test. Ty, have you ever drank a gin and tonic in your life?
Yes.
Have you ever drank a White Claw in your life?
No.
That's how you know.
There you
Gin and
go.
tonic is objectively less gay than White Claw. Right there, solved.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I got to keep it in my fridge for all the goofy white girls, and then I started drinking it. Now I can't stop fucking drinking it, man. And also, I got Donut Operator will back me up too, because we bonded over White Claw. He drinks all the fucking White Claw too. So
I lost a little bit of respect for his manhood, but I gained some respect for his homosexuality. But you see, the best part is I knew exactly what Ty's answers were going to be on that question.
Oh yeah.
Master Lion says, hi, everyone. Heart, peace to Ricada and Camelot. Hey, thanks. Nexus says, Nikki Rackets and other grifter trash.
God damn.
That sounds like a band.
Damn.
Love this guy.
It's true, though.
Have you seen the DeSantis leak? No. What's the DeSantis leak?
I didn't see it.
Santa's leak.
I have no idea.
yeah, like a chlamydia thing, like gonorrhea.
Maybe.
Drip.
Also, panel entertainment tier list. Rackets is S tier. FlawdTV B tier.
I know
Camelot is D tier.
Oh,
Ty Beard is S plus tier. And Jessica
Whoa.
Regrifted is F tier. Sorry, Jessica. I
How did
remember
I
your
get
trash
B
take.
finally.
I remember your trash take on my blobby posting, you smooth brain.
How did I
He's
get
so
a B?
fucking salty over that blobby shit. I'm like, are you
blobby?
like because I don't like your blobby thing? I think it's stupid. That makes that I can't agree with you about the blobby. That makes me trash. Okay,
Fucking
retard.
Bobby that does this,
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
and everybody
What?
seizes over it. Yeah.
No. He was posting one that was flashing really fast.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah, and it was a lot
communicates
of
in
seasons.
LGBT or whatever.
Oh, dude, it was like this happens to me every time, and I didn't lose this time. Laura and De Laguna rated everybody on the panel, and
No, I ran out.
Aussie Overlord got an 8, and she gave me a 2, bro.
Yeah, you got fucking wrecked. That was
What
hilarious.
are these ratings?
Wait, I thought Jessica rated you a 2.
No,
I thought Lauren rated you.
I
a
didn't
7.
rate anyone. I
Oh,
let her
Lord,
rate
Lord,
everyone. I just sat here and shut up.
She gave me a
You
2.
bitch. You didn't rate everybody?
No, I didn't rate anyone. I let her do it, and I just sat here like.
No, damn. Yeah, she did fucking give you a 2. That was funny as hell.
What are these ratings?
I don't know. Anything
Like
else.
out of 10. Okay, so the one that Nexus did is like entertainment value, I guess. Or wait, it's
Okay.
the grift. Wait, was it? Hold on. It was
Yeah.
panel entertainment tier list. So
Okay. Is A better than B and so forth, or is it the other way?
yeah,
around?
except
S is the best.
S is better than A, and you were rated
Oh.
S plus. So
Yeah.
you're top tier panel entertainment.
Lucky me.
I got B somehow for black.
Yeah, I think
Clearly.
Yeah, that's it.
Bastards.
wasn't even fair.
racist. All of them, I tell you.
Dude, when she rated you a 2, I could see your dick shrivel up. It was funny.
It was bullshit. Bullshit.
His
Like-
you can't really tell if his dick shrivels up though because it's already so small.
Smart
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Damn.
I have a tiny ass penis. No shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I jumped in the pool for the first time. I posted a picture on Twitter, and it's
Mhm.
like first pool day of the year, and I had not put my heating pool cover on it yet, and it was like 71 degrees, and it was
That
like
was shrinkage.
bro, I got jumped in that pool, and it was like ice cubes, and I got out like 10 minutes later. I forced myself to be in there for 10 minutes. I got out and I went to pee, and dude, I had to like get some tweezers and shit. I was like, oh my god.
He looked down, he got horny. He's like, I'm gonna smash that pisser.
Dude, it was so little. It was so little. Now it's 84 degrees in my pool, thank God. But God, it was rough.
Dude, we went on Fridays. We go over to my in-laws' place for Friday night grill out, and they have a pool. My kids swim in it, and my mother-in-law messages. She's like, "Well, you know, we got the pool filled. The water's clean, but it's not clear yet. They got the chemicals have to balance out all the ground minerals and shit." And she's like, "But it is cold." And all the kids are like, "I'm getting my swimsuit on." They're all like up on floats, like.
Yep.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you even in the pool? I told you it was cold. They don't believe you.
Dude, the first swim of the year is the cloudy swim because you have your stability in your pool. Like it takes like 2 weeks to really get ice like clear, like really crystal clear. And also it's colder than shit ass. Damn. Thank you.
I don't like swimming enough to get in cold water.
Nope.
I can't swim.
Me either.
Bro, I got a 4-foot area for you, Flawed.
I'm not even stepping in. Traumatized.
Stand there, bro.
My sister tried to drown me when I was a kid, and it's never been the
Oh,
same.
shit. Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you were just making a racist joke.
Nah, it's real. It's real.
The reason I can't swim is because I'm black, but
Makes sense.
Kevin Hunt says super gay for Camelot. Pants off. Nice. There you
All
go.
right.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Master Lions gifted 5 memberships.
What a goat.
What a hero. God
What a
damn.
big old bitch.
I am so excited for summer, guys. You have no idea. This past like 2 weeks, everything is ending. All my kids' activities is what I'm talking about. Everything. And they all decided, because they always do this. Every activity is like, oh, we have to have an end of the year thing. It's like you actually don't. Like, interesting story. You don't have to have an end of the year thing for like art, because you did all the art throughout the year, and there doesn't need to be a thing at all. Or school, like you don't have to give out awards at the end of the year in one celebration at 8 a.m. You could just do it at like 4 p.m. or you just email everybody, hey, you did this, you made the list. You don't have to do anything, but they all do everything. And so for the past 2 weeks, I have been doing something every day involving like some end of the year thing, and I just want to hang myself. I'm so fucking tired of it, and it's all over. Today was the last thing. I'm like, I feel like Billy Bob Thornton in Frailty when he looks over and he sees the axe with the sun ray on it. I'm like, yes, that is it. That it's done. It is finished, like Jesus said. Oh my God, I am so fucking tired of going to all this stuff. Like, I love my kids, and like I like going to their award stuff where I get their where they, you know, get to be celebrated for their achievements. But all this stuff where it's just like, oh, come to the end of the year thing for a party. It's like, no, I don't want to go eat pizza again. It's always Little Caesars or Domino's too. It's like,
Yeah, what's wrong with them bitches? There's this place down the road called Luigi's. You walk in there, they'll yell at you because they're all Italian as fuck. They'll be, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. You're like, oh shit. But if you get the pizza, it's so good. And then like I'll have a friend from high school come over. Hey man, let's order some Domino's. I'm like, did you really never leave the trailer park? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Tastes like
Domino's is trash.
So I'm at my uncle's house. Ty, the younger uncle.
Okay.
I'm at my younger uncle's house, and Lady Raggets and I used to have this policy where we would travel out of state. We would not eat anywhere that existed in Minnesota. It's like, why would you eat here where you could eat here when you're somewhere else? Like, you're in Texas, there's good food there. There's only garbage here. And we're swimming in the pool, having a good time.
Oh, I did mention I ate at Stanley's again today, didn't I?
You know what? I hope you choke on a rib bone. I'm so pissed. Yeah, good. His internet's breaking. I can tell he's frozen. He doesn't even know what's happening right now. So we're in the pool, and he comes out and he's like, "Hey, you guys like really great pizza? We're like,
Oh no.
yeah, that
Oh,
sounds
no.
that sounds good. Like really great pizzas. I mean, banger pizza's fantastic. He goes, have you ever heard of Papa Murphy's? And Ty, I am
Oh my God.
dumbstruck.
Gas station pizza.
And I'm like, you mean the one where you like take it home and put it in your own oven? Like
That's
that
what he
one?
meant.
And he's like, yeah, it's really great pizza. I'm like, it's like okay pizza. It's
I'm not eating
fine, but I don't know about great. And we're like trying to dodge his question. He's like, oh, I can tell you guys don't want that. Okay, so we'll just get some from Mario's. Now, Mario's has really great pizza. And I was like, why would you suggest Papa Murphy's when Mario's is closer and way better?
Well,
and they cook it.
But have you had the Sam's Club pizza?
You know, shut your mouth. You shut up. God damn. Anyway, yeah, no, pizza. You got to be a pizza snob. I hate it. Psycho Crusher 69 says, hey, Nick, I hope that you up your fat shaming game at Matsuri. I appreciate slimmer lines. Me too. Me too. That was weird. Fat shaming people in person at Matsuri is a little bit less comfortable than doing it online.
Yeah, they'll do that to
Just
you.
a
They'll
little
walk up to
bit.
you and they'll be like, Nick fat shame me, and they're four.
No, that's not. Come on. They're like, hey, Nick, I just walked 8 feet. Most I've walked in a decade. Can you fat shame me? And I'm like,
he just dies in front of you.
it's like, yeah, here's the biggest fat shame, 911, which is less than what you weigh. Oh my God. It's terrible. It's terrible. But okay. Speaking of fat shaming, look, all of you fat people need to get some nutrition in your life, and the best way to do that right now is Field of Greens, fieldofgreens.com, promo code knows. Get yourself some fruits and vegetables in your diet because you're fat. I know you think chicken tenders are fruits, but they are not. I know that you are out here going, steak's a vegetable. It isn't. It isn't, but it's okay that you eat chicken tenders and steaks. You just can't pretend that a steak is broccoli. And I know you hate broccoli because look at you. But if you hate broccoli, I've got the solution. Field of Greens. You just take some water. Very simple. You take your little powder. Don't worry. It's not cocaine. And it's green. So you know the difference. And then you just scoop it into the fucking water. Done. Pour that in there. And then because you're degenerate, and you need it, you take vodka right here, Lawless Distilling Vodka. You take this and you pour in, I don't know, some vodka, right? And now you've got yourself some proper vegetables. It's like French cooking. You add alcohol and make it better. And you shake this shit up and then you just drink it. And you don't have to eat green garbage. You don't have to hate the taste. You don't have to load it up with butter. You're probably going to put butter in this, to be honest, but you don't have to. And then you get your fruits and vegetables. And if you add enough vodka, you don't even care about it anymore. So it's fantastic. Fieldofgreens.com, promo code knows. They're big sponsors of the show, and I thank them very much for doing that. You guys should check them out. And the reason you use promo code knows is because it gets you a discount. Look, they use very high quality ingredients. There's no bullshit in there. There's no additives. There's no oils or supplements or anything like that. It's just ground up fruit and vegetables of the highest quality. So it does cost a little bit of money, but it also is an overall health benefit. And you don't have to break any stupid diets. You don't have to like sit around and try and figure out how to cook because I know you're incapable because all you eat is Totinos. This will help you. This will help you. It'll help you be healthier, help you have more energy, help you have better antioxidants and natural immunities to all sorts of shit. So try it out. Fieldofgreens.com, promo code knows. With that, I'm going to hit a couple more of these super chats that are on YouTube and we're moving to Rumble exclusivity.
Also, it'll make your pecs really, really big and you can shake them. Field of Greens.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Camelot's never bench pressed in his life. At Matsuri, I just poured Field of Greens on my hands and rubbed it on his titties and they got huge.
This is how I started. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Field of Greens.
And Jessica, if you want, I'll do that at Matsuri for you too. Mandalore wise.
I would love that.
Mandalore wise one says, "Hey Nick, popping in to report that since my last fat shame about 7 weeks ago, I've lost 40 pounds.
Damn.
Sadly, I still have roughly 120 pounds to go. So a second helping would be appreciated. A second helping would be appreciated. Motherfucker, that's what you've been saying your entire life. That's why you have a fat girl attached to you. You need to stop this. 120 pounds still left over? I thought you were, well, I've lost 40 pounds. You've lost 40 pounds. You've lost 1/4 of what you need. Why are you proud of this? McDonald's isn't proud of the quarter pounder. You shouldn't be proud of a quarter of your achievements. Jesus Christ. Stop being so big. Just stop eating. Like literally, your body has enough stored up that it will eat itself and you will just get skinny. Don't eat. 30 days, no eating, like Jesus.
Yeah. You'll be a skinny brown man after.
Wasn't it 40?
Yeah, but this motherfucker isn't Jesus.
Okay. I thought
He can only do
was
30.
40 days though.
He
of his
was,
test.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
All
Okay.
you have to do is not
Don't
eat.
bring your
25,000
Islam in
calories.
here. Jesus Christ.
I'm not.
Hello. I'm kidding.
I am
Yes.
very much Catholic. Thank you.
Best scene in the Mummy.
shit.
I just don't brag about being Catholic because that's gay.
Oh, dude, when he prays in every different religion in the Mummy, I died. Like
And
that's
he's like, ooh, it is the language of the Pharaoh.
we killed Ty again.
The language of the Pharaohs. Yes.
Mario Kart 13, Ron DeSantis, quote, "It is with great pride that I would like to introduce my good friend and campaign manager, Leroy Jenkins." Almond John 1 says, long man. That was good shit. Bryce Wilson, great to see Flawed on the stream. Also, check out Bolt Gun. I checked out Bolt Gun like you recommended, and it is amazing. Dude, Bolt Gun is perfect. It is perfection in game craftery. If you don't know, Warhammer 40K Bolt Gun is a Doom 2 style shooter, but it's like run and gun modern, but it's pixel art. It's perfect 40K aesthetics, and it's just fun. There's not a wasted story. You're not sitting through fucking cutscenes every 10 seconds. You're not trying to solve some gay problem. All you're doing is shooting demons, cultists, and Chaos Space Marines as God and the Emperor intended. Stop fucking around with all this other stuff. Just let me kill stuff in video games. Why is that so hard? Why is it so hard to just let me kill stuff in video games?
Dude, speaking of cutscenes every 10 seconds, Metal Gear Solid 3 has been announced for the remake for Solid Snake and Big Boss. I'm so excited, bros. So excited.
I hope they take out all the offensive stuff like Grand Theft Auto's doing right now.
No, they're going to leave it all in.
What?
David Hayter's doing the voice. I'm excited, dude. I'm going to whack
What's
off.
Grand Theft Auto's doing?
Apparently,
What would
Grand
be
Theft
left?
Auto Online is patching out like offensive content.
And they're also, the Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be for a modern audience without all the racist and bigotry they had in the past games.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So don't buy it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
got
gonna
it.
be trash.
So it's
Can you imagine Grand Theft Auto without like killing a prostitute in your car? Like,
I love beating women to death.
That would
with
be so
cameras.
stupid.
I love beating women to death.
I
with-
like running over the hookers. It's fun.
yeah.
It's my favorite
No.
thing to do when they added first person mode to like the PC version, and I hammered hookers for hours. Like, I don't understand why they would take that shit out.
It's like the best part of these games is you don't ever have to do any of that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're killing all these people. It was one of my favorite responses was the guy who wrote Hatred. Hatred is a game where you are
That's
a
a great
mass
game.
murderer and you go out of your house and you just start killing people.
I love
And
that game.
they're like, this game is so violent and horrible. And the guy goes, you don't actually have to kill anybody in Hatred. That's a
choose
you
it.
choice.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh, shit. But they still got it banned from everything. Fucking
Yeah, I
hell.
had to download it like torrent.
Yeah, you can't get it on Steam or anything anymore. Good for you, 3000 says a bunch of people quit. Oh, wait, I read that one. Mr. Security, Jeremy, glad you decided to come on Nick's show, not just for a quickie. I wouldn't have found Nick if it wasn't for you getting punched by that twink.
Goddamn.
Dapper Wolf says, Camelot, can you tell Nick how Pippa bullied you?
She just called me a fag all night. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then after the stream went off, she said she was in the private room. She said she was very impressed by my physique and she thought I looked great. And I was like, well, thank you, Pippa.
I need to hear it from her, not you.
I don't believe you. Until Pippa comes on the show, Pippa's a gay man who is complimenting your muscles. So that's Pippa. I'm calling you out. Until you come on the show, you're a gay man to me. Take that.
That's nice.
Ehab says Camelot looks like he drinks Bud Light.
Damn. God damn.
Hyper Shouta says, if you do want a VTuber to talk about business, Pippa's friend Chrissie is knowledgeable, fairly based, and independence and no management. I've heard. Tug Simp says, Camelot, you need a higher chair. Diz Guy says, Camelot, ever been to Uncle Buck's Booby Bungalow in Huntsville? Best strip club name ever.
Yeah, I go to the Pony too because like half the girls are acceptable.
Bobby 0081 says, does his maid drink White Claw too?
My maid is Islamic, devout. She doesn't drink alcohol.
She be fucking?
She's not. She doesn't expect to.
Okay.
My man doesn't want to get enchilada on the stream.
You know damn well they smashing.
You can't say shit.
I mean, what?
Okay.
I've never heard you stumble like that. That was amazing. I've seen
Either if they're not already smashing, then he totally wants to smash.
I mean, that's every chick that you ever come across ever in life. So.
I mean, he wants to smash her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I would do if I was in the same room.
That's nature.
How it operates.
It's nature. What you want, what you
coming across the mind every time.
Nexus says Cam was D tier for a reason.
Like D?
Like D, probably.
Okay.
I think this is the meme now. It's just everybody saw Pippa rip into my ass, and now everybody's ripping my ass.
I think he's saying penis. Like the D.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Not anymore. After that shit, you're now D tier for the actual reason. Also, Jessica, it's not about you liking it. It's some dumb muff free speech. You said I should be banned from paid chat. Nexus also says, I'll bite back. Love the banter. Heart.
Yeah, because you literally asked him to stop multiple times. Like,
I'm a polite motherfucker. I asked. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Xander's Rants, did you see Legal Vices was able to get Steph the Altar Nerd to do today? The thing that Cody is unable to get any but one of his female guests to do. Wait, did Steph take her shirt off? On Vice's show?
What? I had Zia took her shirt off with me.
He said all but one of his female guests. So
that's because all of them are bitches. I bet Jessica would do it in 2 seconds.
Well, you haven't invited her on, you pussy.
I'm always in a sports bra anyways, so I don't care.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see why it's like such a thing, right? Like, because that's what Zia did. Zia just wore a sports bra.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck. Flawed did, dude. Flawed did. I think Flawed was like my first or second, or he's like my second or third guest, and he just ripped that bitch off.
Yeah, I don't play games.
Fuck. Yeah.
Did you really? Did you like Superman it?
Huh?
He had a kick-ass bandana and everything.
No, I didn't rip it.
He didn't rip his clothes.
Okay.
He's a gentleman.
I think Garrett might have ripped his off.
Joe Paolo says, free Zechariah Anderson. Bad Dragonite says, according to Bricky, Rogue Trader is going to be great. Yeah, Rogue Trader looks fucking good. Okay, we're going to get off of YouTube and we'll continue the discussion over there.
Time.
Yeah, and hopefully Dick Masterson or Cecil will show up as well.
Dick. Let me some dick, bro.
Yeah, well, you know, I invited him, but I don't know. He and Vito's show went kind of late today, so we'll see. But guys, we're gonna be on YouTube. If you are on, or we're gonna be on Rumble, we're gonna say fuck you to YouTube. There's a 20-second little outro that's gonna play. The link to Rumble is in the description. If you have been sitting on YouTube and not checking out Rumble, their interface is getting better. They've added super chats to mobile. Everything's getting better over there. We're gonna hit Rumble hard, and we'll be there in a minute. Plus, freedom, baby.
Also, everybody retweet what I just put in the chat, please. Thank you so much. It's a shirtless picture of me. That's all I'm just saying.
I got you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get
I'm
on.
not going to retweet you. I'm not going to retweet you until it gets photoshopped into something else. All right. We're going to pop over there. Catch you guys later. Peace. Peace.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen,